again, Jordan played some great competition, but LeBron played great competition too. That's all we just trying to say. Like, they don't get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he played against guys that were playing with one another. You
Yeah,
know?
it's like no knock on Jordan. He beat who was in front of him. But just to say that LeBron had this easy route is just not true.
Oh, especially when they say that, that's the worst. And then what they tried to tell me was a guy was telling me was between when it was his second Cleveland stint, but they don't count Atlanta having 4 All-Stars. That don't matter, right? LeBron has All-Stars, it matters, but those 4 All-Stars don't matter. They don't count Toronto, right? Even though Kyle Lowry made a couple All NBAs and him and DeRozan were All-Stars.
Mhm.
They don't count Boston, and I believe there was another team, Indiana, that had Victor Oladipo on it.
Yeah,
And
that
he was
is the Pacers.
all NBA and all defensive that year, I believe.
Mhm.
So, like they just don't. That's when I was looking at. That's why I made that graph the other day when I was like that 2016 graph, because I was looking at the teams he played. Because it's crazy when you think about it. That Warrior team had 3 All NBA players plus 1 All Defensive player, and they had 3 All Stars, and LeBron had none. And then they was like, well,
Yeah.
He had Kyrie and Love. It doesn't matter. They didn't play well enough to be.
Just like Pippen wasn't an all-star in 91.
Yeah, or he was, yeah, exactly. Or he wasn't all NBA in 91. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, and or like I tell them, well, shit, Scottie Pippen missed 30 something games and still made all NBA and all defensive first team. So it's like how the fuck? Like, so cause the one dude was like, oh yeah, Kyrie missed some games, and I was like, that's a part of it, bro. If you miss games, that means you weren't there. The chemistry, all that changes,
That's what
bro.
happens.
Then it changes from stats, right? It goes from, well, the All Stars and All BA. Now we're gonna go to points per game. You see what I'm saying? They love to switch up. I was telling you, is it about points per game or is it about All NBA or All Stars? Because when it comes to Pippen, when I bring up All NBA and all the stuff he got, you tell him he scored 16 points. But then when I tell you these guys don't have no All NBA and no nothing, well, he scored 27 points. It's like, well, damn, bro, like I don't.
Can't win. You can't win.
No, they
Can't win for
can't.
losing.
No, you can't with them.